Hello everyone, it's Lindsay, and today I'm back with another unboxing for you guys. I'm bringing to you the November collection from Freckled Fawn. You may notice that it is Christmas themed. In the crafting world, we have to start thinking about Christmas a little bit early, so that way you have time to order your products, get them in time, so that you can be documenting and creating through December, or even creating before December starts. So that is why we are going into Christmas now. I will have everything linked down below for you guys. Freckled Fawn, if you've not purchased from them before, they offer some really wide variety of ways to purchase their products. They have different bundle groupings of their products. So you can do the 6x8 papers, you can do traveler's notebook size papers, you can do the journaling cards with the embellishments, you can do just the embellishments. Like, they have a lot of different options. You can also order things a la carte. So maybe you just want the stickers and you know, some journaling cards or something like that. You can kind of mix and match and pick what you want that way. So definitely take a look over at the shop. Be sure to be following them on Instagram as well. They periodically pop in and do like $2 Tuesdays and things like that and do sales in the shop, and you don't want to miss that. I don't always get a chance to put those up on Instagram for you guys, so definitely be sure to be following them over at their Instagram. I will put that down below for you guys. So let me go ahead. We're going to scoot things away, and I will we'll take a look at everything one at a time. I will have close-up photos over on my blog, as well as color matching. So you will notice there are some traditional Christmas colors, green and red, but there's also some fun, different non-traditional colors in there. So if you're wondering what stamp inks or Neocolor 2 crayons or those kind of things that I have matched to the colors as best as I can, you can head on over to my blog and find those swatches. So many of us do a daily December project in December, documenting daily, doing photos and stories and things like that. Many of us do that. And so this kit would be great for that. It's really great for those of you who maybe are new to that and have never done one before, because you're not going to be overwhelmed with product. You're not coming with, you know, $200 worth of product and then sitting down and trying to do these elaborate pages every single day. It's a nice small kit. So if you want to just do a simple project through December, you can, or maybe you want to pick this up to add in with some other products, other kits, other companies, things like that, and kind of mix and match. The colors are colors that I've seen in other collections before, so that it should be able to be pretty easily mixed and matched with other company products as well. And then you can kind of piece together your own December daily type kit. So it's a great kit for that. Of course, you can use it in Bible journaling or any other thing like that too. There are some Christmas specific, but there's also some non-Christmas specific items in here as well. And this is one of them. So let's start with this. We'll get the glare out of the shop for you guys. This is the sheet of alpha stickers this month. So you do have alphas and numbers. Now, it isn't enough numbers to do 1 through 31, so you could not use these for your numbering each day, but there are enough, I think, to go through. Let's see, is there only 1, 2? There's only 1, 2. But there's a couple of the ones. So there's a couple of them have multiples of the numbers, and others don't. So you couldn't do your full month with these numbers, but you could mix them, match them with the other numbers. So you've got numbers and letters, you've got multiples of each letter, you've got some extras of the vowels, so you should be good to go there. Again, they do sell these individually, so if you want maybe a couple extra sheets of these, you can order extra sheets of these individually as well. So there is the gold foiled alpha sticker, and it is not shy about the foil. It is very, very shiny and shimmery. I love using gold in my December project, so I'm glad that they did a gold foiled alpha. Next up, we have the wood veneer pieces. These are so cute. So I'm pretty new to working with wood veneer since I've been working with Freckled Fawn products, and I really have had a lot of fun with them. So they are dimensional. So if you're going to be using them in your Bible or traveler's notebook or something like that, just keep that in mind. They do have some dimension. They are raw wood, but they take inks and paints and things really well. So I love to use distress paints to color these, but you could also just smash them down into an ink pad to color them, explore with watercolors, markers, things like that, or just leave them as is. You can see they're not perfect circles. They're these little wonky circles, which I think is super cute. These have these fun little cutouts, so you could layer pattern papers behind there, maybe layer some vellum, some washi tape, acetate, things like that. These really remind me of those cookies. I kind of think that they are called stained glass cookies, stained glass window cookies. Many of you will know what I'm talking about. It's the ones where you take like a regular circle cookie and you layer it behind one that's been cut out like this, and then you fill that cutout with jam or jelly. I don't know. My grandma made them years and years ago. I am not a baker. I don't cook, so I've never made them, but I remember my grandma making them. These kind of remind me of that. So these would be really fun. Maybe you're documenting your cookie story in December, and so it'd be fun to turn these into little cookies. I think those are cute. So you get 2 of each icon, heart, star, and tree. So there are the wood veneer pieces. And remember, you can order those individually. You don't have to order an entire kit. So maybe you just want those as an accent piece to something you're already working with. Next up, we have the Puffy heart stickers. So you've got them in, looks like a couple different sizes and like shapes. Some are more wonky than others. Some are symmetrical. So they're nice and different, which that is great when you're kind of doing little clusters and sprinkles of colors and things. It's nice to have a variety. So you've got 4 main color families, but there are different variations of that color within there, and then some patterns. They are a puffy sticker. So they do have some dimension, but if you're going to be using these in, like a book, a Bible, traveler's notebook, they are squishy. So it shouldn't be too bulky. You should be fine to use those in there. And they are a kind of matte muted color. So I don't know, they're just really, really pretty. I love those. So there are the Puffy hearts. Next up, we have these fun number stickers. So totally made for those of you who might be doing a daily project in December. You've got 1 through 31 to carry you all the way through. And then they went ahead and threw in some little icon stickers and a label in there. These are cardstock stickers. And again, this really fun color palette. I will have those color swatches over on my blog. So you've got your reds. The red is kind of more of like an orangey warm red, and then a green. But then you also have like a lawn green, a green gold, kind of a saffron orange in there, a mint, a fuchsia, bubblegum pink. So there are some non-traditional colors in there, which is really fun. So there are the cardstock number stickers. Next up is one of my favorite products that Freckled Fawn does is their chipboard stickers. So these do have a sticker backing, so you can just peel that backer off and they're ready to go. I don't know about you, but I kind of struggle sometimes with dimensional items, getting them to stick down well. I do recommend using a liquid glue, especially for things like wood veneer. That seems to work really well. But I like that it comes with the adhesive and it's good to go. And it's a super sticky adhesive. So if once you stick it down, that puppy's not coming up. So make sure that you are committed. But that's the nice thing about popping these out and leaving the backing sheet on them is that you can kind of test them and try them out on your project before you remove the backer sheet and stick them down. So you've got a variety of shapes. You've got this fun little star. It is a star cutout and then a solid star on the inside and some fun sentiments in there. Again, perfect if you're going to be doing any kind of, December documenting our December traditions, wrap all the presents, Christmas lights. So great little story prompts in there as well. If you're using this in something where you don't want the bulk, don't be afraid to pull apart the chipboard. So you can pull off the back layers of your chipboard pieces and kind of thin them out to just that top layer, and then just use your own adhesive to stick them down. So if you're going to be using this in maybe an altered book, Bible journaling, something like that, don't be afraid to tear them apart and remove some of the bulk from them. So there are the chipboard stickers. Love that piece there. It has like a notebook paper print behind the trees. It is so cute. I love the typography this month as well. Next up are the washi stickers. So you get 2 sheets of the same prints, and these are made out of washi material. So they do tear just like washi tape. They're translucent like washi tape. So if you're going to be layering, let's say, these little gift boxes over a pattern paper, just keep in mind that pattern paper is going to show through the washi tape. So it is just like washi tape. And you got a variety of widths. So you have some that are more narrow than others. And then you've got, a variety of patterns and graphics. You have this fun kind of retro diamond pattern in there. This one would be cute just to cut and use as a title. Love that. Love the mix of Christmas and then non-Christmas. So if you've got leftovers, you can still use these past Christmas time, which is really nice. I love that about Christmas kits that have non-traditional colors. Okay, and then next up are the journaling cards. These are fairly new to Freckled Fawn. I think they just started carrying journaling cards last month in the shop. If you are not a pocket scrapbooker, don't feel like you can't use these. I have mentioned in my other unboxings for other companies, all different ways that you can use journaling cards. I've used them in a variety of ways on my channel. Of course, you can just type on them, put them in a pocket, just like Project Life or something like that. But don't be afraid to use these as little journaling spots in your Bible, cutting the corners and making them into tags that you can tuck into little pockets, maybe gift tags, layered behind photos. I like to use them just stuck down in my gratitude journal. So there's a wide variety of ways that you can use these, using them to make a little mini book, mini album, something like that. These are made out of the same nice thick paper that their other papers, pattern papers, are made out of. It's more like a cardstock, so it's nice and substantial and they hold their own. So you've got double-sided, you got 2 of each pattern. So I've gone ahead and flipped them over so you can see A side, B side. If you want to see a close-up photo, I will have that over on my blog. I like that they leave some room for embellishment. So if you wanted to add one of the little, chipboard pieces or something like that to the top, they do have room for stamping and titles, as well as some room for just some standard journaling. Love that little Dear Santa card. Wonderful memories with a date spot. So some journaling prompts. Mary, and then these fun little pine boughs. You can run these through your typewriter. I know I sometimes struggle typing towards the top of a card. If you have issues with that, don't be afraid to attach these to another piece of paper and then run it through. So I just use some repositionable adhesive, like dot adhesive runner. I don't think this is one, but they come like this, and it's you want to make sure it's a repositionable dot glue runner. And you just stick a little bit of that on there, stick it on a piece of copy paper, and then run that through your typewriter, and you can type out on these cards. So there are the journaling cards that you can get from the shop. And then last but not least, I have the 6x8 papers. This is my preferred size, but they do also have a standard traveler's notebook size. So the pattern has been scaled to fit in a traveler's notebook sized page. I go for the 6x8 because I can always cut them down to traveler's notebook. Just keep in mind, you'll lose some of the detail like this card here. If you cut it down to standard traveler's notebook, you would lose kind of the rounded corners and things like that. So if you are primarily working in one of those notebooks, you might want to go for one of those papers instead. But I like to cut these down into journaling cards. Again, it's that nice hefty weighted paper. And so these are great for 3D projects. Maybe you're creating little paper ornaments or name cards for your dinner table, something like that. These are great for that because they do not need to be doubled up. Same goes for memory decks cards. Maybe you're doing a memory decks card project for a December project. These do not need to be doubled up. They're nice and hefty. So again, these are double-sided, just like the journaling cards. And so you get 2 of each print. So I've already gone ahead and turned them so you can see A side, B side. You have this really fun 24 card, gives you some room to journal. And I did check to see there is room if you wanted to stick one of the journaling cards, maybe mat a photo on that and then have some room to journal. You do have that. You can turn it this way, have some room to journal. So I love that you have a big open space to kind of do whatever with on this paper. And then you've got this fun red and white candy stripe print. Next is this fun retro diamond pattern. Again, mixing and matching traditional with non-traditional. So this is a paper that you could use even outside of Christmas, which is nice. And then the B side is this really cute little micro snowflake pattern. So there's that one. Then you have a 25, just like that 24. I love the typography this month, and that big journaling box, that really pretty minty green and the deep pine green. And then this is super cute, little Merry Christmas with the little red hearts. I love that pattern. So adorable. And then last but not least, you have this tone-on-tone star pattern, and then these fun little hollies and pine boughs, and there's some little snowflakes mixed in there as well. Super cute. So there are the 6x8 papers. Again, don't forget, you can buy things bundled or individually. Everything will be, the shop will be linked down below for you guys. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave those down below for me. I will be popping in with some projects throughout the month. Be sure to be following me on Instagram because I do share projects over there as well at LindseyDecor413. Don't forget to pop on over to the blog to get all those color swatches and close-up photos. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. Be sure to hit that bell notification button so you don't miss any future videos from me. We all know social media is kind of being crazy and the algorithm's being weird and you don't always get notified. So be sure to click that bell notification button. And until next time, thank you so much. Bye-bye.